Well, I'm joined now by the Harriers manager, Phil Brown. Phil, they don't come much better than that away from home, I wouldn't have thought.
I'm glad you didn't say easier, because it wasn't easy. When you come to Shields, and I've been here many, many times as a boy and a man, as a footballer or a coach or a manager, it's not an easy place to come to. You know, the people here are quite resilient. I go back to my time when I was working in the shipyards and stuff like that. You know, they're good people, you know. And when they come here, they want to see good football, and I think Shields have been playing some good football, but of late they've just started winning, and they get that winning habit, you know. And they've caught us at the wrong time, because we've just started winning as well, like, you know. So it was always going to be that first goal was going to be important, and when we put the ball in the back of the net and then got a breather just before half time. Strange thing was, though, I went into the change room at half time, and it was almost like an implosion of opinion. I had to settle everybody down. It was almost like we were going in 2-0 down, and we weren't. We were going in 2-0 up. And I was saying to the players, you know, it's okay, they've made a change in shape just before half time, etc., etc. But when I was sitting in the cold light of day in the change room, let's discuss it, how to actually handle it, you know. But we don't need to be panicking. And rightly enough, just after half time, we managed to get a third goal in almost a breathing space. And then the fitness coach is asking, can we make changes? And obviously you're thinking about Scunthorpe on Tuesday night then. So it was all well and good, that, but you know, bottom line is it was the performance from first minute to last, to tell you the truth, that really got my attention. It wasn't just the performance with the ball, it was the performance with the mentality of the group. You know, thou shalt not pass, to put their bodies on the line, but to play some good football on a difficult pitch as well.
As you say, 2-0 up at half-time, you were firmly in the box seats, but for Mazku, you had to score 90 seconds into the second half. Well, that was basically good night Vienna in terms of it being a contest.
I said about 2 games ago that Mazkuya is just starting to breathe life into the team. He's breathing life into his own game. I'm not saying he went missing by any stretch of the imagination, but over the Christmas period it was just sort of quite mellow, his game. But he started the season so well, and he's playing in that same vein and form at the moment. To try and control somebody like that when you know you've got Ashley Hemmings alongside you and Amari Morgan-Smith, it's quite difficult, whether you're playing a 3 or 4 or 5. It doesn't matter. So they've got the hands full, the opposition, but as long as Maz stays in that rich vein of form, one of the reasons why he was the first one off, one, Ashley Hemmings was on 2 goals, and I'd like to see him get the match ball, which he did do, which was fantastic for him. But 2, he's probably turning into one of our key players in key moments, you know. And if that continues for the next 9 games, but certainly on Tuesday night. I remember going to Scunthorpe, and I don't think we've got a score to settle, but I remember going to Scunthorpe, but we had a weakened team at the time. We weren't at full strength. At this moment in time, fingers crossed, everybody's come through unscathed. We're going to go into Tuesday night with our tails up, and we're going to go into Tuesday night knowing full well that we can give them a game, knowing full well that we're at full strength. And if that's the case, I'll take whatever comes on Tuesday.
I mentioned at the end of commentary, if I had to give marks out, you know, particularly if you're starting 11, everybody would have got 7 or 8 for that for me. But I thought David Worrell down one flank and Reece Devine down the other, I thought they were exceptional.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I think it is their position. I don't think either of them can play fullback, but I don't think either of them are not averse to playing winger. So the wing-back role, how we're playing them, I thought we got lost a little bit in the first half. In the last sort of 10 minutes of the first half, I thought Reece Devine found himself coming in on the narrow side, and Mazkuya was playing wing back, and thinking, how's that working? So we resolved that at half time, but more importantly, come this side of the pitch and you can get the information onto them. I'm not saying I'm the best coach in the world by any stretch of imagination, but when I see an opposition trying something different and trying to ask us a different question, I think I have to do something about it, and we did. But the goals came at the right time, as I made reference to, 90 seconds after half time when you're 2-0. The third goal is always important. If it goes 2-1 South Shields to us, and it's 2-1 South Shields, you're up against it. But when it went 3-0, gave me a little bit of a breathing space, and we can make the changes that we wanted to.
Was that Harriers' best performance of the season?
Yeah, if truth be known, I think both Shields' performances have been up there. I would have said both Shields' performances, and obviously full apologies to South Shields, my hometown. Have I more than stepped up to the plate for these 2 games? No, I just prepared my team. We know you're coming up against a team that's going to play football. I always thought that this pitch might have been a little bit more, not as conducive to playing football as what it was at Adborough when we took them on. The first goal is always important, but I noticed from minute 1 they didn't come afterward. You know, they dropped off. And I thought, and then the first goal kick from the goalkeeper, it went into the striker, and I thought, oh no, this is not Shields' way of playing. So it was a little bit different. Maybe they've come to terms with actually playing on a surface like this. But what we did, we got a hold of the game by playing on this surface. And as you say, the two wing backs, constant probing down the touch lines. But it's full width of the pitch, you know, so you've got to be a decent team to go one-on-one with the good players that we've got in the final third, that is. But it's not just about them, it's about the whole team. I think the back three, marshalled by Kyle Morrison, as you can see, and Cam Candela is just more than stepping up to the plate and allowing Brownie to play the kind of football we know he can play. So as I say, we will hopefully not just take the 3 points, but grow in confidence with the remaining 9 games of the season to come.
They're all big games at this stage, obviously, if you're going to get where you want to get to. But Scunthorpe at home does look like a particularly big game.
It's a massive game. I think the cameras might be in town for that one. If they are, maybe we can put a bigger marker down than what we've done today. Today was a marker, no doubt about it. You know, I always talk to the players about the markers down. Don't let people down. Don't disappoint people. And I don't think we have today. I think the travelling fans will have witnessed that. The performance from minute one was endeavour, was desire, was hard work, it was creativity. It had all the elements that you get. You know, you get a nice warm feeling as a manager when you get all them elements right, and we got them all right today.